1 2 1 2 1 2. Nate.
Test 1 2.
Test 1 2. Gary Todd. Slam. You hear? Perfect. Well, thanks to those of you that are tuning in here to watch our preview of this year's edition of the Backyard Bash. And as Strieber's going to make his way here, we'll get started and going through. And in orderly fashion, as always, we don't have many to offer here today. We never do. I think about 30 head knocks it in the head, but we do so, and we do with great fashion. Good bunch of consigners here, and seems like every year it's amazing the quality of pig that everybody brings, but more importantly, the quality of feeders that they end up with, and how these pigs get along that come out of this particular sale. And it's I promise you, those that have never been here before, it doesn't get any more laid back than what it is here today. Very fortunate to have the group of consigners that we have. The first one here we're going to lead off with, actually the first time he's ever joined us. One of our sales here in the backyard is Strieber Genetics. This will be lot 12. This pig here, this Black Barra, is sired by Wake Up Call. His mother's a different league next. And just a quick footnote on her, the mother was the Grand Commercial Gilt there at Dallas in 2024, and a litter mate to the Boar Double Tap there that stood at 66 Ventures that we sold there in the exchange. All of that would make the grandmother is the mother of the Grand Barra there at Houston in 2025, the Champion Division I Gilt there at San Antonio, Champion Heavyweight Houston here in 24, along with Standout, which is the boar there that sold at the get-together that now stands at Premium Blend. So good way to start here, lot 12. Gosh, you want to tell us what your thoughts are?
Well, in Strieber fashion, might not bring a lot to the pig sale, but when he comes, you know that he's here. And I'll tell you, if you took the amount of success in correlation with the number of sows, maybe as good as it gets across the country. He's a very good friend of mine. We've traveled lots of miles together, especially in recent here in the past few years. And I'll tell you, we had a littermate brother sell to this one there, Todd, at the get-together that brought 6,500 and got a very, very good feeding home. And then he brings this one in, and this one's chest and the way that he feeds to his full rib. His shoulder action up front in correlation with that moderation, the length of body, I think is hard to do. He's really good through the center portion of his skeleton. His squareness coming and going is very consistent. High-quality livestock from a high-quality breeder. I think a big-time Barra here that if you're watching online, I would say tune in here. Strieber does it again. One head, but will be heard of. My compliments to him.
The next one here coming in, this will be lot 9, and this pig here is from Reed Livestock, and those that have been around the farm here all knows Carson plays a big role for us here day to day. Works here at Savage, and more importantly, he's the one that puts up with Donnie's ass on a day-to-day basis. So he faces tons of challenges, so to speak. But proud to let him have a pig here at the sale here today, and I think he's got a very, very special one. To be quite honest with you, this pig here is sired by Conviction. That's aboard there at Winter Circle. And then his mother would be the heavy hitter Rusty Cage sow that Carson drove there this last year. That gilt was multiple-time grand. She won the show there at Ninnekah. She was reserve grand there at Pauls Valley. He run her in that OCPA deal. I think she ended up second overall in the points. I think we got a very nice Barra prospect right here, Goss. Got a neat color. Looks like a neat pig.
Well, I would say before you even look at the pig, a young man that's got to deal with Donnie, this thing needs to bring a lot of money before you even look at him. Been here for 2 hours, and I don't know that if he's got off his ass one time. The pig, more importantly, has got an absolutely alarming look from the side. The way that his neck attaches in the top of his shoulder, to me, is very good. Is bend to his knee. He's a flat back Barra that feeds good in the upper part of his pin bone. He's wide coming. He's wide going. Hoag's got some feature to him as well. I think he's a very good outlined one that's got some chest. He's got some base width. I think a Hoag that's got a good ceiling. My compliments to him. He brought you a really good pig here to the Backyard Bash. Sounds like out of a really promising sow line as well. A good pig here with a beautiful color pattern.
Our next one's in here comes to us from Merle Farms, and obviously those of you that follow around know what Ross puts in. You never know what kind, what color, or what he's going to have, but you know quality is always going to be top notch. And first one we have in here is going to be his Lot 8. This is going to be his Poland gilt. She's a step ahead, stating facts. This mother of this particular gilt was the Poland gilt there. Tyler Ritchie sold at the she sale there a few years ago, brings 6,500, and then she goes on, was the champion Poland gilt there at Coba, and then was the fourth out at OIE that particular year. Again, Merle Farms, step ahead, stating facts.
Well, as we get in here to Murrow's particular lot on the Poland side of things, you know, the common thing that everybody's talking about is how hard it is to find purebreds, let alone good purebreds. And the cool thing about this situation, the ROI with the city having a sale, I think this one becomes a short lister rather handedly. In terms of balance and the way that she utilizes her skeleton, she's a gilt that's late in terms of her maturity, yet she still stays modest in her length from the side. The way that she attaches in the front side of her body when you start studying her front third. And then for a Poland gilt, in my opinion, she's still got some give to her ankle, and she reaches good off either end. I think one that's not 12 o'clock today, and truthfully, they don't need to be. I think a gilt that'll make a good big one, I think would be really nice for March. A very good Poland gilt here from Murrow.
Our next gilt here to come in the ring will be Lot 19, another from Merle Farms. This will be his Berkshire gilt. This one here is sired by the Boar Upward. His mother would be a Gangster Paradise. The notes on this one tells you that the mother of this gilt was one that come from Bryce Conover. She was showed there in the summer, went very successful there on the point circuit. Shows there here in Oklahoma. He mated her to the Upward board there at 66 that I know has caused quite a stir already this early in the show in the sale season. This is Lot 19 from Merle Farms.
Well, this Berkshire Gilt, the first thing you see is her skull. I love the shape of her head. She looks like a generator, yet she's still tidy in terms of her cheek and has an elevated look from the side that reads like a show gilt. And then you work from there back. She's a big bladed one that's tremendous in her forerib. She's got that extra spread. To me, one that won't require as much supplements maybe as some gilts that you could feed beside her. She's really genuine and natural in terms of her shape. She's genuine in her base width. She still gets out and moves good. I love her skull, and she's got some indicators to me that'll be a big-time generator, yet still offers that look of quality that it takes in the show ring. Very good Berkshire Gilt, in my opinion, Todd, here represented from the Moreau Farms.
This next one coming in here is exciting. Lot 13. I tell you what, it's going to be amazing here. We don't have many pigs we talked about, but our minor breed entries here is going to be stout. And here's another one, Lot 13. This one's from Gary Todd Show Pigs. He's sired by Waxahachie. And then his mother would be Speak Up. And the mother is a litter mate to the champion spot bearer and 5th overall there at Coba there in 2024. I know this is one that Gary's extremely high on. He told me about him there off and on for the last 2 weeks, that this was one that he had set aside to bring here today to offer at the sale. It's the first time Gary's joined us, and certainly glad he did. Obviously, we all know what he's done in the realms of all of the crossbreds. You sit in and study what he's done with his minor breeds. I would tell you that it's has been equally as effective. I think we got a very special one here in Lot 13.
Well, as Gary brings this spotted male in, he's very captivating. He's captivating in his pen when you watch him eat, and then you get him out, and the hog comes to the surface with a good footwork, and then you study him. He is boxy from the word go. He's got three-dimensional width no matter where you study him. He's a hog that's very genuine in his kind, yet with a power hog, he's still got a cute neck that sets ahead of his body, attaches beautiful on the top of his blade. That hog is short-bodied, yet he still can reach and plant out of his rear step. He's a square-built, clean-jointed spot bearer to me that looks like can make it to the heavier weights when it matters, yet he's really, really easy to look at right now. I think this is a tremendous opportunity. Todd mentioned it. We got a darn good set of purebreds, and this is a very good way to start the spotted male division here at the Backyard Bash.
The next pair coming in here will be Half and Show Pigs, and we have Lot 5 on the crossbred gilt. That particular pig would be an everyday hustle on a money's on next intention sow. Mom here was a sale maker at Tulsa for Lakeland Pool. She came from Ross Murrow. The grandma was the high rent purchased there from the Colson firm. Lot 18 will be the red pig, and that pig there is an only addition. His mother's the understatement. Here's the deal sow. That's the first litter gilt. That was the one that was reserve red there at Tulsa. There the Reed family showed. The grandma was an expensive purchase from Beck that sold there at Perfect Timing back in 21. I think many of us remember that one. I think a very, very cool, unique pair right here. Half and Show Pigs. Lot 5 on the crossbred, Lot 18 on the red one.
We'll start with Lot 5, the crossbred gilt, and she's easy to like, if you will, when you first open the pen. In terms of her blade and the way it sets on her body, facilitates for some natural, real rib shape. She's a fat, full rib gilt that's very stout in terms of her feature. That thing has got alarming paws. Her indicators read right. She's stout-headed. She's big-tailed, yet she's still got a neat look from the side. I think a well-representative there. The Everyday Hustle thing has been very, very good across the country. Then we roll right into this Duroc, a male. My first look at him is very, very good in terms of the way his shoulders set onto his body. He's got some chest width, yet he's not a round-shouldered Duroc. His knees laid onto his body correctly. He's a long-hipped one that moves extremely, extremely good. Maybe not the smartest yet, but I think he's got a lot of potential. That pig to me looks like a really good heavyweight barra. In my opinion, the way Durocs need to look in terms of maturity pattern and the way they come to you, I think a darn good red hog here in the ring that Halfin brings.
The next one coming in here will be from Sneery Livestock. This is lot 21. He's their Berkshire appearing male, and this pig here is sired by the OG boar. We all know what that boar has done, playing in multiple breeds, and then his mother would be a Whataburg sow. So he gives you a lot of flavor and color on both sides of his pedigree, and from a winning heritage on both sides. This one's mother raised the Burke that was reserved there at Northwest District. They're in 25. I know this is one that the Sneery crew's really, really high on. They got a lot of confidence in this guy. I think you do a little work on this one, you might have something really, really special come February and March. So, Blake, tell us what you think of this pig.
Well, this pig, in my opinion, Todd's easy to like. First impression from the word go in terms of chest, width, and power. Then you start studying his presence from the side. He's current in his look ahead of his shoulder. He's a flat back barra that's got some length to his hip. You study him there from his tent to his tail for a Berkshire is not normal in my opinion. He's really good in the center portion of his body. His edge is good. Man, he's wide coming, he's wide going, yet he can still get out and boogie off either end of his body. I think he's got just the right amount of Burke in his pedigree, Todd, and I don't think it'll take a whole lot of work to fix him because his color's in the right spot. He's dark pigmented where it matters. This is a very, very good pig that should be very easy to classify, those of you watching online.
The next one coming in, I think Sneery's probably equally proud of this one. This will be lot 11. This is their Poland appearing one here. This one here is a step ahead on a Hyundai ADR. It's a first litter sow. Very intriguing litter of Polands, they say. Very stout and dense, all about them. The mother's sister actually raised the reserve spot at Houston there in 2025. There is a quick footnote there. It says they're bringing a hammer of a littermate sister to the she sale. They like this litter a great deal. I think they got a very, very special Poland barra here in lot 11.
Well, I think this Poland barra should have a lot of friends tonight here at the Bash because he's got that look of quality that gets sent to the scale coming out of the gate in terms of the way everything attaches onto his body. He's a good balanced barra, yet he's got extras in terms of some feature. He's flat-backed, yet he still moves extremely good off either end of his body. He's a late maturing hog to me that's still plenty obvious today in terms of the way that he comes to you. He's got a real bright future, in my opinion, Todd. I think this is a very good pig from a firm that's gaining ground in a hurry. Proud of Sneery here. It's a good pig here. He brought you a pair of them to the Backyard Bash.
Next one coming in here will be lot 2, and this is CNC Show Pig and Mr. Fashion himself, Slim on the stick, and proud to have this one here. I know every year Slim tries to bring something real special to the Backyard Bash, and I think he did again this time. This pig here is sired by Wild Time. His mother would be a quite frankly kingpin sow. Says the sow behind this 60-liter male was Foster's Gilt that was grand at the Arkansas State Fair and grand at the Mississippi Youth Expo. Very, very deep litter right here. He's black. We all know he's black. If he fits into your program, I think you got a very, very special one. We have it's amazing. You come to a sale and 2 very, very intriguing barras that we sell at this high quality happen to be solid black. But I think we have 2 very, very good ones. This is lot 2, CNC Show Pigs.
Well, on that note, it's hard enough to find them good. Who cares what color they are? And I promise you that a good black one still beats an average belt one or an average calico or blue or whatever it may be. And this one's good, in my opinion, Slim. He comes at you right out of the gate with an honest chest. He's good in his sternum. His forerib shape and just internal dimension to me is in this pig's favor. Then you study his skull. He's stout-skulled, yet he's still youthful about his muzzle. And you get back to the rear third of his body. That thing has got some length out back. He's got some squareness. This hog's got the extras in terms of stoutness of feature and broadness. I think a pig that's got a big-time window. Slim always brings a good one. He did it again to the Backyard Bash.
The next one coming in here will be lot 7, and this is Mollet Genetics, and certainly proud to have Mr. Mollet back. He's been to every Backyard Bash that we've had, and this is one of them deals. I think when you talk to him, he always tells me that he looks as forward to this sale as any that he kind of goes to every year, just of the way it is and the presence. And again, he brought another one here that I think looks very, very high end and high quality. He's had more pigs sail out of here over the years that's had success than any other consigner. This one here is a money in hand. His mother would be an all-out kingpin from Mr. Mollet, lot 7.
Well, Mr. Mollet gets on the stick. You know that he likes his pig pretty good, and rightfully so in this situation. This hog's maturity pattern to me is spot on, and I think if we had more pigs like it, we'd get to heavier weights and be able to contend at more shows. The shape of his skull, the lateness of maturity, yet he still offers some feature. He's got the flat bone, the good joint work. He's got a hog-winning rear view in terms of pin width and lower stifle. Then you study him from the side. He's got a beautiful balanced look to him. Mr. Mollet said that he will guarantee he's got a little bit of a knot there on the left side of his neck, be his individual notch side. He will guarantee that one and take it to the bank for sure. I think this is a very feeder-friendly barra that's got some upside here that Mollet brings you once again to the bash.
Sites Livestock comes in here, and this would be lot 10. This blue-eyed barra. He's sired by Not Afraid. His mother would be the Cotton Appin Savage sow. That's the gilt that Ryan bought at the she sale last year there from Murrow. That gilt was in the top 5 there at and the light crosses there at Coba. And then last year she raised the gilt that Red showed that was top 5 in the Southwest Point Show circuit. I remember that gilt really, really well. I thought she was one of my favorite ones there. Then when we sold her there that night, I think he's got a stout, square one out of that Not Afraid. This thing here looks like he can feed.
This one is different for sure, and it all starts at his skull. That thing is alarming in the shape of his skull and his chest. His legs are ginormous. He's boxy in terms of his build. This hog has got power from front to rear, yet you watch his step from the side. He can still cover some ground there at the lower part of his body. He is wide coming. He's wide going. He's got a monster back and full rib laid into him. He's a freak of the week here at the Backyard Bash that Sights brings you, the blue-eyed hog that's extra stout out of the good boar, Not Afraid.
Next one in here will be lot 20 from Sights Livestock, and obviously this is his red male. This one here is sired by Limited Access. His mother is the Born That Way consensus gilt. Those of you may remember her a couple of years ago. That was Kaisley Onan's gilt there that was just an absolute freak of a Duroc gilt that showed that year. And then he bred her there to the Limited Access, the Bedeker boar that we have here at Savage. I know this is one. Ryan's been very, very high on this litter. I know he's been very, very high on this particular pig. Stout, square, has lots of big features. Blake, lot 20.
Lot 20 needs to be on the short list, in my opinion, and do so in a hurry. And it all just starts with his feet and legs and his foot squareness, his foot strength. He's a good balanced Duroc hog that's got some squareness to him, yet he's not round. He's smooth in terms of his pattern. He's got some true pin width when he's stepping behind the livestock. His stifle attaches to his hock appropriately, in my opinion. He's a wide-chested one that's not round in terms of his shoulder. He's really good in his lines and offers a balanced look. I think this is a prime example of why Sights' Durocs always feed and always work. They're not messed up, yet they still come with some foot and feature. A good pig here in lot number 20.
Next one in here will be lot 3, and this is the CKL spot, and obviously Big Bob, no stranger to the bash, been to every one of them, and always brings something that's special and unique, and done so again here. Lot 3 is sired by Downshift. His mother would be the Gambler sow. This particular pig here is a mate to the $6,500 pig that sold there at the get-together a couple of weeks ago. The mother is from Adam Beck and family. She was the $8,000 reserve overall purebred gilt there at OYE from Mick Clark. I think we got again, I can't say it enough. The breed hogs that we have here and what we have to offer, I think is very special. This is just another one, lot 3, CKL.
Well, Big Bob, one of my dear friends, and he don't miss a bash, and I don't think he misses an Oklahoma pig sale as long as you can have a little fun. And we've experienced it the last month or so together. And once again, he brings another pig out to the public that I think offers a unique look and presence about him. Out of a sow. We've talked a lot about sow families here at the Bash, and that's why a lot of pigs feed out of here. They're out of good sow families. This one's mate brother was well received, and this one should be as well, in my opinion. He's big-chested. He's got a ginormous back and a square hip laid into him. He's square when you step in behind him. Offers some reach off either end of his body here. Good spot that Big Bob brings with some bells and whistles and that length of neck that he always talks about here to the Backyard Bash.
Next one here coming in will be lot number 6. This blue belted one, he comes to us from Hofschulte Genetics, and Nick and Chris and Natalie been great great friends for a long time here, and always has a unique pig to bring here to the bash, and certainly did again this time. This pig here is started by Navy Blue. His mother is an icon visionary. When you read the footnote there, it says the mother of this one was the 6th overall light cross there at Coba. And then she is out of next episode's littermate sister. Navy Blue is out of the infamous Never Before short bus sow there that come from Goss. So I know Blake will have some comments about this one. I'd say study this guy just in terms of build, his look, his kind. Love his color. We've talked about the divisions and what that they can do, but you got to have a special one to not just be in the class if you want to compete, and I think Lot 6 can do that.
Well, this pig comes from a firm that I'm very close friends with, all of them, great hog people, and I tell you, when they decided to keep Navy Blue, I think it's going to make everything just a little bit better because that hog's heritage and what he's done and what that sow family's done, they envisioned him making stuff like this, and that's why they kept him, and I think looking back, it's going to be a very, very smart move. This pig's very good, in my opinion. If you're watching online, I know you can't really see him coming or going, but, man, his squareness and true dimension and consistency of width that not many people talk about anymore, this pig has it. He's good in his chest. He's good in his rear view, and you guys obviously can see through the camera lens. He's a tight neck bear that attaches high on his blade. He's a boxy built bear that still has length where he needs to, yet you take him to the ground. He's strong-footed. He's appropriate in his skeleton. His reach is good. I think this is a darn good one from a firm that needs no introduction, out of a boar that I think everybody's going to hear from, Hofschulte Genetics.
The next pair here coming in will be the consignments from Goss Livestock. We'll talk them here in order. Lot 4 will be the Berkshire male. That pig there, too, is sired by Upward. His mother would be a top shelf. Mom raised the reserve Berk there at OYE in 25, the 5th overall Berk there at the Expo, and the champion D1 there at Summer Type. I know Blake probably will or he won't say a lot about his own like he would talk about others, but I know that they're extremely, extremely high on this Berkshire male. This one has had the opportunity to be sold multiple times at different events that they are a part of or go to. He saved him and kept him for here today and did so for a good reason. I think a very, very special pig here in Lot 4. Lot 17 to be the belted male. That is an everyday hustle. His mother would be quite frankly, better yet, back on Chubbs' sister. Says it took a minute to get that sow into production. I remember him talking some of these there at the get-together the other day. But I know they got a good deal of confidence, not only in that sow, the heritage, but how this one's bred. Lot 17, I think he offers some big parts and pieces.
Well, first and foremost, thank the crew here for the invite, and we promised Todd that we would do better for the bash and start saving more back. The chaos that sale season can bring, and truthfully, we had the Oklahoma State Fair this weekend and couldn't go to maybe some sales that we normally do, and it only seemed fitting to bring this Berkshire here. His mom is one that we're about to build around in a big, big way around the farm and the Berkshire program. Everybody asks what the Wilson hog looked like as a baby. I would say this one's as close to a representative as he was. He was champion at Coba, then he was reserve at OYE. We like that pig, a nice deal. This crossbred, he ain't been down long and he's not the smartest, but his sow family and the everyday hustle thing, I would encourage you, don't let this one slip through the cracks in terms of his skull and his feature. Maybe look at him in the back. He'll be easier to look at following something probably not the most whip broke. Just want to say thanks to Todd, Donnie, Blake, and the crew. We really, really like this Berkshire hog. I think he's got a promising future.
we're now ready to start moving into to the Savage consignments, and going to start with here. This is a trio of gilts, and these are all three of these are sisters. I'll try to identify them here in just a moment. There we can, but we'll start there. These gilts here are out of 345. The bore there that's at Heimer's that they've used exclusively at Heimer Hamps and that we've used here a great deal. These gilts here out of a sow we call Hillary. Going to build build around that sow a great deal. The one that Carson is on right now, that's the 226-8. That's the gilt that we are going to offer tonight with the option to buy. So you are bidding to buy, so the high bid gets that gilt, or you can pay 25% as a lease price. We did that there a few weeks ago at the get-together and offered that gilt that way, and we're going to do so again today here, and that is the 226-8. She would be the bigger gilt there in this particular trio. The next gilt there that Carson has pulled off to the side will be the 226-9. This is the gilt for those of you that have been to the farm and seen that has the white pattern, if you will, in her belt. It doesn't appear that she has a blood wart. Just appears that she has a little extra white about her. But also in terms of that, I think there's a little extra feature and dimension and boldness that comes with her. That would be 226-9. She will be lot 25. Then the last gilt here in this particular group, Carson has singled out, will be the 226-10. She is the smallest of the trio from a pound standpoint. But as many of you that's called and asked me about the ones that'll feed and what they look like, I think that gilt's extremely promising just in terms of her look, her design, and the amount of shape and squareness that she has. So we've got three gilts, all out of the 226 litter. These gilts, obviously, the two smaller ones, 9 and 10, that'll be our -9 and -10. Those are lease only. The -8, that gilt there sells with the option to buy, or you can lease her either way. So that's that trio. Blake, if you want to add anything to it, I guess you can.
As we get going in purebred hamp gilt fashion, even I can find -8, Todd. Pretty obvious, not only for this breed, just livestock in general. Height to length, immaturity yet stout. She's good coming, she's good going. My favorite thing about her for a Hampshire, everything is aligned in her skeleton to me appropriately. Her knee, her shoulder, the length of her hip. I don't know what she looks like on camera, but I can promise you in person, that one is a short lister. That would be -8. The ice cream paint job here, -9, has got some bells and whistles. She's modest in her length, and she has got a wild look, not just because of her color pattern, but what she is and what she represents. Her skeleton, her squareness, her immaturity. She's got the big load me in the scale tail that's laid onto her rump. She's really good in terms of her look. I like that gilt a lot. And then if you held me in a corner and asked me which one I thought might be the best long term, it'd be hard for me to go against this -10 that's right there in the middle, Carson, that's got her head down. That one has got a beautiful chest. She's got some extra in terms of dimension, yet she's still really immature in her look and her presence. I think 3 peas in a pod, just a little different in terms of her size. The opportunity to buy -8 tonight and resell her at the Oklahoma Youth Expo, to me, you can't reiterate that enough of what that could become. We're talking about a firm that has absolutely dominated the Hampshire gilt ring here that Todd is going to tell you more about.
Yeah, again, just want to make sure that we're clear. -8, she will sell tonight to the high bidder. You have the option to buy and pay the price, and you own that one. Or you can pay 25% and you can lease her. Obviously, she'll come back to the farm just like all the others. The other two gilts, -9 and 10. Both of those will be lease only. I do want to bring to attention, Dash 9 has a little extra sticker on her foot. Hope you got a vet that can knock that off, but not real hard to get done. Matter of fact, you might want to look at it. There's 2 of them there, but even makes her even that much more unique. So good trio. Real proud of those. Those come out right out of our keeper pen. No fluff, just real hogs there. So this is lot 27. This will be the last pig we sell there in the sale there tonight, and obviously he's a little spooky out here by himself. But this is 226-2. He would actually be a litter mate to the gilts that we just had out of here. So that makes him a 345. He's out of Hillary from a standpoint of a pedigree. To be truthful with you, I think all that's really irrelevant to the standpoint. If you just want to look at one, we've always tried to offer a good pig at the Backyard Bash in our Hampshire division every year, and we've been very fortunate with the ones that we've sold and how that they've been able to go on and get along for so many people. I want to be blunt in saying this and not too arrogant. We've never sold one tonight as good as what we think that this particular guy here is. We think this one's pretty special for those of you that are wanting to play in the Hampshire game. Everybody says, hey, which one do we need to buy? I'm just going to point at him. We put one in the sale. We're only offering one. That's the one that I believe in, and I believe that you need to probably chase after. I think that guy is extremely special in his own right. That's lot 27. I do want to bring out make one point about him there before Blake talks about these here in a minute, is remember, those of you that show at OIE, if you show in the Purebred Hampshire show and the Purebred Yorkshire show, either one of those barra classes, the opportunity is for 10 checks that kids get to take home with them. That's one thing. The other thing you need to keep in mind, neither of those barras that you show, whether it be a Hamp or a York, counts against your other 3 pigs or animals that you show. So that is a big token and a big opportunity right there. Blake, you want to talk about that Hamp before we say anything about the land race?
Yes, that's what we were going through them earlier, and there might only be one, but that's all it takes sometimes. And I'll tell you that walking through them in the back, this pig is so obvious. I don't know how he looks on camera because he's not acting great. I will back Todd up here, and I would confidently say that they've never sold a Hampshire bear this good at the Bash, and this one sets the bar pretty high for the years coming. Just in terms of having one this stout, yet he looks like he'll make a big heavyweight barra that'll be a handful. We could put a lot of different adjectives on this pig and sound really cool and on the via internet, but I think this one is very good. I think he's got a big time future laid into him. The boys did good putting this one together.
So we'll try to get her singled out here now. This will be lot 14. This will be our lone land race that we're going to offer tonight. And we just got to playing with these this last year, putting these things together. And to be honest with you, it's been a very fun ride here so far of what we've been able to get accomplished and do. This is 15-1. She's lot 14. She's sired by the Can't See Me boar. Her mother is a Wildcat sow. We bought that gilt there in Perry, Georgia last year. She was the grand overall in that gilt show that they had down there at the NJSA. Her littermate brother was absolutely a beast, I thought, that Blake Danner showed. And I seen him, and then I seen that gilt and found out how they were bred. I told Donnie, I said, we're buying this thing if we're going to play with these. And I love her mother. I love this gilt. I love the litter of pigs that we've had. It's been fun to watch these mature. We sold a littermate Barra there at Lackey's sale there a few weeks ago. That pig brings like 4,500. Found a great home there in Texas. We leased the littermate gilt there at the get-together the other night. This is the second one out of the litter that we're going to that we're going to part with. Hope she finds a very, very good home. Again, this is a lease only on this one. She would be lot 14. They're selling tonight.
Well, I think when you start talking about landrace and start talking about what Donnie and Todd and Blake are trying to do, this one to me can set the standard moving forward in terms of having a landrace that keeps her spine, yet she has features. She's got a full back leg. She's got a big forearm. She's got a look of quality, the length of her hip and her step while still keeping her balance in check in terms of her upper line and her lower line. I think this gilt has got a promising future. She looks like she'll make a really good big one that'll stay together. More importantly, this one's got extra feature. I can't reiterate that enough, with a beautiful hind leg laid into her, a really good landrace gilt here.
The next pair here that we're going to offer is a pair of red gilts. Here we have lot 15 and 16. We'll talk lot the littler one there, I guess, first that Carson is on. If we can get him out in front of the camera, he's got her stick, I guess. But this is a 16 litter gilt. Many of you have seen us sell some 16 litter Barras. Sold a couple of these there at the get together there last week. I think one of them very, very special. This pig here would be an only edition out of one of the top secret sows. Guys, I think this only edition deal is going to be good. I know Blake had a chance to run through and see the boars earlier today, and we're really, really pumped about them and what they're going to do. These gilts you're seeing today, I mean, they've not had any care, any extra flush, to be honest. They come right out of our keeper pen, and there's a reason. They get stashed away real quick. But I think this 16 forward needs to find a show ring and do so, and do it at a good home and play at a high level, the little one. The big gilt there is 18-6. This gilt here is a limited access. We sold a littermate gilt to her earlier on in the year. This is the one we set aside that we wanted to keep, and we did so just because of her extra stoutness and feature. Some of you may remember Carson had a gilt there that showed at OYE this last year that looked a whole lot like this particular gilt. She was third overall Duroc behind the Grand and Reserve, and we all know how good the Red Show was at the Oklahoma Youth Expo there this year. And I think this one follows right in that exact same pattern. She's sired by limited access. That's the Bedeker boar that we have here. Her mother is the Bury My Bones sow that we got from Dusty Man. Again, I love the pedigree, the way that we got these things lined up, and what the future holds in these. But I think a very unique pair of red gilts, Blake. Lot 16 there on the big one, and then lot 15 on the smaller one.
We'll talk this bigger one first, lot number 16. And, man, when you're up on them and close to them, this thing has got monster bones with a really good skeleton. She's clean jointed, yet she's appropriate on the other side of her body in terms of her chest and her knee. That gilt is so appropriate, in my opinion, in terms of her body shape and her pliability. Not only does she have a look at quality, but, man, I think one of them that should be easy to feed, yet she's got some intangibles that a feed bucket can enhance, like bone, feature, skull, with a big tail root to go with it. This little one is easy to gravitate towards from a look perspective. She's got that current presence about her from the side. She's tall-shouldered. She's a gilt that's got some real-world muscle laid into her. She's wide coming and she's wide going, yet everything stays in line. She's a clean-jointed gilt that's appropriate in her maturity pattern. She's the one, to me, that's got just an alarming presence to her when you step off to the side of the livestock. I think a really good pair of them. You pick the way you want to feed. I think you got one that's a little more elevated than you got a dense burly one. Whatever feeds your program, I would be honest with you, though. I think they're both short listers out of really, really good boars. I would encourage everybody to look into their sires.
This is our last pair of Hampshire gilts, and we will talk there first. The gilt that Carson's on there, that'll be lot 1 tonight. This will be the gilt that we start with. She is. This is 224.7 for those that've been to the farm and seen. This gilt here is sired by Pledge 376.1. That's the boar there. That's at Heimer's. He's a 345 son, and then the mother of this particular gilt is Jackie, and that has been the most influential sow that we've got on the place. Hold up, just let her come back to you, Carson, right there. That sow has been the most influential. So that has been the most influential feeding sow that we've been able to do. And I'm going to tell you, I mean, I get it. I see it. If you're standing ringside, if you come tonight, if you're watching online, this gilt here, she looks skinny to you. And they will. They do every time. We can't do anything about it. You can do whatever you want to. But when you get these things ready, there is nothing that has a better maturity pattern to make a big ring show gilt than what that particular mother of that one does. I think that gilt can be very, very special. We come off of a very good run last year. We had 3 of the 4 scholarship gilts there at San Antonio, including the champion. We had the reserve there at Houston. We had the champion at Cova. We had the champion at OYE. Several of them gilts got along extremely, extremely good. What is real ironic is the San Antonio gilt and the OYE gilt both were offered and sold right here at the Backyard Bash last year. So that one there that Carson's been on has been lot 1. She'll be the one that we start with tonight. The one we haven't talked yet is the Flagtail, and she'll be lot 23. She's been the one that has the eye-catching look. She too is sired by Pledge 376.1. She is her mother is a sow that we have here we call Mindy. Mindy is quickly becoming. She's a daughter of Jackie and is quickly becoming to rival her in terms of her ability to generate. That sow raised Indian Feather that stands at Schaefer's, Chippewa, the boar that we have here. Most notably, she's the mother of a gilt that JD has that was just reserve grand here at the State Fair this week. We think it's very, very good. Scott Smith's his crew's got one going to Dallas that I think is extremely remarkably good. This one here, another league in terms of what she looks like there for us here today. That's lot 23 there on the smaller one, lot 1 on the top one. Blake, I'll let you give some comments. We think these are pretty good. For clarity purposes, these are lease only, both of these. They are not for sale.
We're going to go ahead and talk about this lot number 1 that they're leading off with tonight. And I'll tell you that if you ever take anybody's advice about how the Savage Hampshire Gilts need to look as a little one, I would say Todd has nailed it time and time again. Even though they're a little immature and maybe behind sometimes, he always seems to be right at the end. I hate to tell him that and give him too much credit, but he nails it a lot of times. And this one, I can even tell, though, she's got a chance, Todd. She's got good extension off either end of her body. She's still a late mature one that offers some bone and foot size. She's not crazy bone, but she's got a full back leg. She's got big feet. She's got strong feet. She looks like she'll perform and get there as a big heavyweight gilt that offers that look and that extension. I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm supposed to love this lot 23 or not, but I love her. To me, her when he said that she was lease only, it was like taking away Christmas. This thing is really appropriate to me in her bone. She's got that look. She's got that quality. She's square coming. She's square going. She has got a big hind leg that's hingy in the way that she moves it. A ginormous body cavity laid into the center portion of her body. And then you study her up front. She's got that cute little head and that tight neck that sets on the front of her shoulder. I think this is a very good pair of them. I would say that if you get confused on which Hamp gilt to buy, text Todd or call Donnie. He would love to field phone calls today. But I think there's an awfully good set of Hampshire gilts here. And if you're serious about showing Hampshire gilts, you need to tune in to the Backyard Bash tonight.
Well, thank you, Blake, and thanks for all of you that took the time here to watch through the video. You'll be available to watch throughout the afternoon. Those of you that plan to join us tonight, do so with great fashion. We'll run through the pigs again tonight about 5:30. Most importantly, you're going to want to be here at 6 when we serve the fish. I would say get in line before Slim does if you want some and get it when it's hot and ready. But Hef's Fish is to die for. Make sure you're here for that. We'll get the sale kicked off around 7 o'clock tonight. Don't have many head. As always, we love the set of pigs. We love the friendship, the camaraderie that comes with it, and the set of consigners. Want to thank you all.